So, it's the end of the season and I can't find ranked games to melt my brain with. What am I gonna do now? My channel's basically dead for months and I just have to look deeper. What gaming content is there that I could do in these trying times? Wait. What about a speedrun? Let's see. Naraka speedrun. Oh, speedrun.com, nice. Okay, we have this weird lobby speedrun that no one really likes, but I guess it has some submissions. That's kind of boring. Let's see the other categories. Oh, it's that. Like that. Okay, no runs. Guess I have to do it blindly, but I could just submit any run and get a world record, no? I guess that would be boring. Let me try a bit so it can at least last for a day once the video is out. And I think I will be choosing the basic tutorial. Not because it's easy or fast, but if this video does well, leave a like and subscribe please. I do have the perfect part 2 and I really need this content. My channel is fucking dead. Now let's get to the run itself, and it does consist of only 3 parts. It's a pretty short run, but they're all quite different. First we have this ship where we spawn, and honestly there's only one really hard thing here. That is actually not tilting on the very first wall, which doesn't let you climb sometimes, which is really fun to do. But if it doesn't bug out on you and you get to climb, it's honestly pretty smooth sailing. You just have to press left click once, pick up a few items, repair, and you're officially in the run, which also means you've now entered into hell. I don't even mean this word that sometimes doesn't let you climb, or that you accidentally press stop on your timer instead of healing. No, it's far worse. I call it the triple wonker, not to be mistaken with the triple wanker, which... where was I? Oh, yeah, the wonky mobs. So a few years ago, Naraka introduced these NPC enemies, which are mostly kept in the PvE mode of Showdown, but they're also available in the training range and here in the tutorial. But that's not the bad part, even if they're sometimes a bit weird. It's how the game uses them in this tutorial section of the run. You often get locked into place, you can't move, you just have to press one button, it seems easy, and afterwards you get to do what you want and move freely. But sometimes even these simple actions, where you just have to press once, just don't work right. Anyway, next you have to go and learn how to do grapple attacks. And let me tell you, it is the most annoying part of the game. And no, it's not because it's hard. You literally just have to press 2 buttons, and that part is actually pretty consistent. Pressing 2 buttons is easy. No, it is the way the whole thing around it is designed. If you even move a tiny bit too much, while the game prompts you to use your grappling hook, you will fall down that cliff, and oh my god, it's a fucking run killer. It tilts you so much. Please, I do not want to do this run specifically because of this little tiny thing. And even if you survive that challenge thing, sometimes you just want to keep moving on after killing the enemy, but the game decides... Okay, once you are past the reincarnation of Gandalf, we get to the parries. And actually that's pretty consistent, as long as you can time it right. It's sometimes a bit annoying, but it's probably the least worrisome of the triple wonker. And honestly after that, you just have to do a few smooth sailing things. It's honestly not too hard. And you get to the third part of the run, which is fighting Tiana at the very end. The fight is honestly interesting, even if it's just a bot, as Naraka's NPCs are actually very skilled compared to other games. So unless you actually know how to play Naraka, it probably is very difficult to beat this optimally. I did find 2 ways of doing it. First, you can actually throw a double charge focus regardless what you do, and you will never get parried if you do it like that in the video. Then there are multiple paths you can take. Either you just use your abilities, your ult, and you get free focus attacks after waiting a few seconds and then just have to finish the NI off. This is the path I originally went to, but it is a bit slow. You could also just play it like a normal fight and try to get uppercut combos or focus attacks, but especially focus attacks feel like it has an auto parry against, so I do recommend going for uppercut combos. And if you can execute them clean, it is quite a bit faster than just using your ult. But the ult is a bit more consistent, so maybe it's a bit better to just do the ult first when you learn the run, and then once you focus on the DNI part, you can actually really fight him. Unless someone does find a way that is somehow faster, or I just missed some really important detail that just disables the spot, I don't think the uppercut route will change much after though. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty quick one, and my first attempt, as you just saw, was 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I do know I could do better, so I started grinding. When I say grinding, I really just meant resetting a bunch because I got tilted with all the inconsistencies. But I took around 100 attempts and I finally got this run.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Okay, 3 minutes and a few milliseconds. So close to breaking the 3-minute barrier. Pretty good. And at that point I thought, well, this way someone can beat me in the future and even break the final minute barrier. Because I think it will end here and just start working on the video. And I really did take a break. I tried writing a script. I played in the Shadowjet Cup. Didn't do that well. And then on the 6th of October, I did decide, okay, I should record some footage. And about 3 runs in, I decided, hey, I'm doing pretty good here. Let's try a bit more. Maybe I can break my PB. And literally on the first try, I'm not joking. This is not for content or some weird storyline. But on the first try, after saying that to myself, I beat my previous PB with this fucking clean and insane run.
Let's get moving. We don't have time to waste.
Who are you?
I'm the one home.
I've lost my sword. A sword? Let's hope it's sharp enough. There is nothing to shoot with. It's sinking.
Get over there, quickly.
Getting through here will be easy for someone of my skills.
More supplies for you.
Is that armor? How fortunate.
Those stashes contain items left behind by fallen warriors. Heal up and repair your armor. This place is swarming with enemies.
Why are you helping me? What's in it for you?
There are better ways of getting around. Try this grappling hook.
With your little obstacle course, I can use this grappling hook to get closer to my enemies. An adversary I can test this on. We must be getting close. Ah, I see what this creature intends to do. The barrier is gone. It seems it vanished with the monsters.
How about we try some of your special abilities?
Behold, the power of you. There is nothing to...
Keep moving. There's plenty more to learn.
I can find a path up there. You're really testing me. Ah, there's blood. I shall catch myself up. I wonder what's in that building above. Are those soul blooms in the mist down there?
Soul Bloom is said to grow in Morris. Well done.
I see the Maiden of Yushan deserves her reputation. But your journey stops here. I cannot let you continue.
Tianhai, you always manage to be a thorn in my side. Viper, this is your final challenge. Defeat him, and I'll see you.
I have not.
The path opens.
Yes, 2 minutes 50. But in reality, I retimed it, and it is actually 2 minutes 49 seconds and 67 milliseconds, or 670. Weird, I don't know how to count it really. But I actually did it. Not even did I break the first 3-minute barrier, and probably the last one you can break in this run, but I actually broke a 10-second barrier and got sub 50. Now surely this category can break the next 10-second barrier, and isn't that like the rest of the game, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. It was really fun, but also quite exhausting to speedrun for the first time. But I will definitely come back to it more often, especially if you leave a subscribe and a like to let me know that you want to see more of this content. And as always, have a good one.